You've been working hard at the gym, pushing through every set and rep, but your muscles just aren't growing as fast as you'd hoped. Frustrating, right? Well, that's about to change. In this video, I'm going to reveal the exact techniques and tips that will unlock your muscle growth and help you achieve incredible gains in the shortest time possible. These are the secrets I usually reserve for my private clients, but today, I'm sharing them with you because I've seen far too many people struggle despite their hard work, training for months or even years without real progress. Why am I revealing this now? Because I've been in your shoes. I know how disappointing it is to put in the effort and still feel lost, not knowing which path to take for real results. Today, that changes. I'm about to share the proven strategies that have transformed countless bodies in record time, including the ultimate answer to the age-old question: heavier weights, more reps, or a powerful combination of both? Stick with me and let's get started on the journey to your best physique. Let's break down muscle growth in a way that's super easy to understand, because we need the complete concept to arrive at the explanation with a well-structured base, okay? When you lift weights, you're actually causing tiny tears in your muscles. It might sound intense, but that's exactly what you want. Your body responds by repairing those tears, making your muscles stronger and bigger in the process. But here's the catch. Not all weight training is created equal. You've probably heard people say lift heavy for strength or do more reps for size, but why is that? What's really happening inside your body when you choose one over the other? The answer lies in how your muscles react to different types of stress. When you lift heavier weights, your muscles have to dig deep and work harder, which signals them to grow stronger and more powerful. This is where you develop that raw strength. On the other hand, when you focus on more reps with lighter weights, you're pumping blood into your muscles, filling them up and giving you that satisfying muscle pump you always hear about. This pump encourages your muscles to grow in size and endurance, helping you achieve that fuller, more defined look. So, which one is better? This is what we will begin to understand now. Here's something most people overlook. Your muscles don't like routine. If you're always lifting the same weight or sticking to the same number of reps, your body gets comfortable, and that's when progress slows down. To keep growing, you need to constantly challenge your muscles in different ways. That's why combining different training techniques each period is the secret ingredient to unlocking fast, consistent gains, making you stronger and bigger. Now we need to understand about progressive overload. It might sound complicated, but it's actually one of the simplest and most powerful concepts in muscle growth. Think of it like this. Your muscles are a bit lazy. They only grow when they have to, which means you need to keep pushing them to do more than they're used to. If you're lifting the same weights, doing the same number of reps week after week, your muscles aren't getting the message that they need to change. They're just cruising along in their comfort zone. So how do we kick them out of that comfort zone? By progressively challenging them to handle more. Imagine you're lifting a weight you've mastered. It feels easy now, right? That's your sign to either add a bit more weight or squeeze out an extra rep or two. This gradual increase is what forces your muscles to adapt, grow stronger, and build more size. It's like telling your body, hey, this isn't enough anymore, we need to step it up. And the best part? This technique works no matter your level, whether you're just starting out or already lifting heavy. As long as you keep upping the challenge, your muscles will have no choice but to grow. But here's where most people mess up. They try to do too much, too fast. They add a ton of weight or push for way too many reps before their body is ready. That's a recipe for burnout or even injury. The magic of progressive overload isn't about huge leaps. It's about small, steady improvements. That's how you build real, lasting gains. So next time you hit the gym, ask yourself, how can I push just a little bit more today? Because those small steps are what lead to big results. Now we will talk about the crucial factor: heavy weights for size and strength. When it comes to lifting heavy weights, it's not just about showing off. It's about unlocking serious muscle growth and raw strength. Think about it. When you challenge yourself with heavier weights, you're telling your muscles, we need to be stronger to handle this. And your body listens. Lifting heavy activates more muscle fibers, which means you're not just working on one part of the muscle. You're pushing every inch to grow and adapt. This is why those who lift heavy see noticeable gains in both strength and size, faster than those who stick to lighter loads. But here's where it gets interesting. Lifting heavy isn't about throwing around the biggest weights you can find and hoping for the best. It's about control, form, and gradually pushing your limits. You want each rep to be a challenge, but still manageable with proper technique. It's in those last few reps where you feel the real burn that your muscles start to grow. That's the sweet spot. the moment when you're giving your muscles no choice but to adapt and get stronger. Have you ever noticed how powerlifters have that dense, thick muscle look? That's the result of heavy lifting done right. And we can't forget about ideal nutrition, because a caloric surplus and the right foods are essential to ensure your best results. There's even a video here on the channel where I talk about the best foods for gaining muscle mass. But in this video, as promised, I'll give you some brief details so you can already implement them into your routine. Back to our topic. Now, here's a pro tip that many overlook. Don't rush through your sets. Take your time with each rep, feel the weight, and engage your muscles fully. This is how you maximize the impact of heavy lifting. The goal isn't just to lift the weight, it's to control it, dominate it, and make it work for you. Now that we've covered how heavy weights build that solid strength and dense muscle, let's switch gears and talk about the power of higher reps. You see, while lifting heavy is crucial, those lighter weights with more reps play an entirely different, but equally important, role in your muscle growth journey. Higher reps are what give you that insane muscle pump, where you feel your muscles swell and tighten, like they're about to burst out of your skin. But it's not just for show. That pump is actually helping your muscles grow in a big way. Here's how it works. When you push through more reps, you're sending a rush of blood, nutrients, and oxygen straight into your muscles. This flood of nutrients forces your muscles to expand, making them work harder to handle the extra demand. It's like giving them a wake-up call saying, "Hey, we're not done yet." That constant tension and the increased blood flow help stretch the muscle cells, which not only makes them appear fuller, but also triggers growth. Ever notice how bodybuilders have that massive pumped-up look right after a workout? That's the magic of high-rep training in action. But let's be clear, doing more reps doesn't mean going easy. You still want to challenge yourself, pushing to the point where those last few reps feel tough. This is where the real magic happens. That burning sensation is a sign your muscles are being pushed to adapt and grow. So next time you're tempted to stick with your usual routine, throw in some higher rep sets and watch how your muscles respond. You'll be amazed at how much fuller and more defined they look, and you'll be one step closer to achieving that ultimate muscle pump we all crave. And at the end of the video, I will leave you with complete content on how light weights maximize your muscle gain. Now that you've seen the power of both heavy weights and high reps, the real magic happens when you combine these two strategies. It's like hitting your muscles from every possible angle, giving them no choice but to grow. Instead of sticking to just one method, imagine alternating between heavy low-rep days and lighter high-rep days. This way, you're building both strength and size, creating that well-rounded full look that stands out. Think about it. You're challenging your muscles to adapt to different demands constantly, which keeps them guessing and growing. One of the best ways to blend these approaches is through a technique called periodization. Don't worry, it's just a fancy way of saying you'll switch things up regularly. For example, spend a few weeks focusing on heavy lifting to build raw strength, then transition to a phase with higher reps to maximize that muscle pump and endurance. By doing this, you're preventing your body from hitting a plateau and ensuring continuous progress. It's the ultimate recipe for growth because you're taking the best of both worlds and putting them together in a way that keeps your muscles evolving. Now that you've nailed down your training strategy, it's time to talk about the fuel that's going to drive all that hard work: your nutrition. You can be crushing it in the gym, lifting heavy weights and grinding through high-rep sets, but if you're not feeding your body the right way, you're missing out on the gains you deserve. Think of your body like a high-performance sports car. Without the right fuel, you're never going to hit top speed. First up, let's talk protein, the king of muscle-building nutrients. Protein is essential for repairing and growing your muscles after those intense sessions. Make sure you're hitting your daily target by including high-quality sources in every meal. Chicken breast, lean beef, fish, eggs, and Greek yogurt are all top choices, but if you're plant-based, don't worry. You've got options too. Tofu, tempeh, lentils, and beans are fantastic ways to pack in that protein. Aim for around 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight daily if you want to maximize muscle growth. But here's where most people get it wrong. They forget about carbs and fats. Carbs are your best friend when it comes to fueling those intense workouts. Without them, your energy will crash faster than a pre-workout high. Go for complex carbs like oats, quinoa, rice, sweet potatoes, and whole grain bread to keep your energy levels steady. These carbs will give you that extra push you need to crush every set and rep. And let's not sleep on fats. Healthy fats are crucial for hormone production, especially testosterone, which is key to muscle growth. Add sources like avocados, almonds, walnuts, chia seeds, and olive oil to your meals. These fats not only support your muscle-building efforts, but also help with overall recovery. By combining these nutrients correctly, you're not just training hard, you're training smart. You'll be giving your body everything it needs to build muscle, recover faster, and most importantly, see real results. And as promised, check out the video I left on the card here on the left to learn about the power of training with light weights for rapid muscle building.